Now here's an odd anecdote. This was a waxworm that my prop guys purchased at a local bait store. Now, we had the ASPCA lady come this day because we had the little baby crow in Jim Whitmore's vest pocket, and so I figured, well, you know, they're there to make sure that nobody mistreats the little baby crow, right? No, this woman was there also to protect the rights of the quote-unquote maggot to be used in the scene, and was insistent that we did not feed a live maggot to the baby crow. Well, I was actually trying to reason with this lady by pointing out that it was from a bait shop that anybody in the country could walk into, buy a box of these worms, ram a hook through them, and drop them in a river to be eaten by a largemouth bass. But for some reason, a filmmaker with $100,000+ a day pouring out the door is not allowed to feed a live waxworm to a baby crow.
Now, I laud the ASPCA because there were a lot of filmmaking abuses in the past. Filmmakers used to do terrible things, trip horses with wires, and do actually really very cruel things. And the ASPCA has, in large measure, put a stop to that. However,
When you can't kill bait because of the bureaucracy, when you're denied that right that anybody else in the country can do, who's not shooting a movie, I think it's just gotten a little bit silly. But I'll get off my soapbox about that right now. It was actually meant to be a sort of a funny anecdote, and I find myself being annoyed by it because I couldn't reason with this woman. It's like, oh, and the way it had to be a dead waxworm, and it had to have died of natural causes, according to her. And I said, well, do we have the autopsy to determine cause of death, just to make sure there was no foul play in the dead waxworm? Anyway, I'm going on way too long about this waxworm.